title is Finishing My Spaceship. If I could resize this window, that'd be really nice, but it's being annoying. There we go. Stream Manager.
This channel points thing is crazy. I probably have the most points on your stream out of any stream now.
How many do you have?
18K.
Damn, yeah, with the BTTV thing, you can turn on the auto claim.
Yeah. I don't think I've gone over like 5K in anyone else's channel.
Jeez. And plus the sub gets you like 1.2 times the rewards.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, if you're tier 3 sub, I think it's like 1.5 or 2 times, I forget. Something crazy. Let me post in David's Discord. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about this in just a second. I'm sure I'll talk about it in chat. Man, I can't spell. So Vanguard, one of the Norwegians, was live earlier, just a couple hours ago. It was live like all morning, and I was watching when I was at home, and I just turned him off a little bit, and what I did see was he was doing this thing that he does called Naka time, which you can, on Twitch, you can go and you can like knock on other streamers, like streams that are live, as long as they have like the thing enabled, because a lot of people don't have it enabled. You can go in and like knock, and it'll ask them to like collaborate, and you can just do like an instant like collab live stream. It'll put your cameras both side by side or whatever, and you can talk to each other like a video call, but it also shows on the stream. And so he's doing this. He's doing this thing where he does once in a while, where he just goes to random girl streamers, and well, not even just always girl streamers, but random streamers. Because he did this older Norwegian guy earlier that Knut's friends with called Buldre. He knocked him, but he didn't respond. So then he goes to this girl. I forget what her name was on Twitch. I'm sure somebody on chat will know, but goes into her channel and knocks on her channel, and she accepts. She's like, "Oh, who's this person?" And she has no idea who he is. And then I kind of stopped watching. I joined back, and he's still talking to her. And I stopped watching again. And then in the Discord, people were like talking about like something crazy happened. And so apparently, and I saw this. He was in one of their open. So the Twitch Naka thing didn't work. I have to back up a bit. The Twitch Naka thing didn't work. She couldn't hear him, so they decided to just join his Discord in the voice channel. So they go into his voice channel just to talk and also share video. Well, it just so happens that he went into one of his open voice channels. Like right now, we're in my streaming one, which only you and me and some other people can join in. And he was in an open one, which anybody could join. And so you can kind of imagine how that would go eventually. So eventually two people or three people joined and just started playing like porn straight on the actual like live stream like video feed.
Oh.
And they like immediately like deleted the VOD and everything, but I missed it. I wasn't watching at the time that it happened. What's up, Socio? But yeah, that's what happened. I'm sure people will be talking about it in chat if there's any Norwegian people still awake. Or if there's anybody still awake that was there. But yeah, it was crazy. That's what happens when you do it in an open VC on Discord. And people warn them about it in chat too. They're like, dude, you're in an open VC, like right when they first started doing it. And didn't pay any attention to it, and that's what happened, so. Yeah, lesson learned, so.
Yeah, lesson learned.
True. Alright, so I'm gonna finish my spaceship. That's the plan. Everything's built. wired. Okay, the belt is completely full, so we need to empty some shit out. So I need like a combinator, decider combinator.
Yes.
Where this thing even at?
It's first tab. It's like second row from the bottom.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So I need one of these for each of the things I want to trash?
Yes, but I found another way of doing it, so you only need one.
Okay. You can just add more conditions maybe, or?
Yes. So, the way you want to do this...
Let me start with carbon, because that's the one that's
You're going to need to use red and green signals for this.
Okay.
So, just start with red. Red needs to be what's on the belt.
Red, so change the green to the red.
So...
Or no, to the combinator to the belt.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, open up the combinator.
Okay.
So you'll need to set, carbon's fine. So set the carbon to greater than 50.
So greater than 50.
Another condition. Make this an end. Then here you'll do everything.
How do you do everything?
Which will be under the that tab, and it's the yellow one. Sorry, each. Yep. I'm gonna have to look it up. I saw it today. I saw a picture of it. Somebody used one combinator.
I mean, we got room to have multiple.
Yeah, but the nice thing about this is you can just copy paste this to different places, and you don't need to account for 3 of them. You can just use one.
That's cool.
Give me just a second.
I watched this on in a long ass time. Poke's been addicted to WoW. I can't watch it because I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't understand, so it's not my content.
Green and connected to a decider with a green block. Then, when setting up the decider combinator, you set up the logic on red signal. Then add another condition to the green signal. Set it to each equals and the value of the signal you want to output. Set the output to each and enter. Now all you do is add as many conditions with the logic as you want in your combinator.
Okay, this is a bit more complex than I thought it was.
Oh, great.
So you'll just want to do the different combinators then.
Okay, so for
also, yeah, for WoW, I even though I've played it, it's boring to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it, so it's hard for me to even have any interest in watching it because there's no real way to like learn it from just watching because nobody like explains what's going on, you know. So then you output 1 carbon, right?
Yep.
Can't find the shit. It's easier just to search. And then just 1.
So you could do either 1 or input count. It really doesn't matter because you're just feeding it to the filter. So for this instance, it does not matter what number you feed. But yeah, that's all you have to do.
I'll just do 1.
Then you would hook up the output, which is the top arrow, to your inserter.
Top arrow, what do you mean?
So the combinator has an input arrow and an output arrow on the machine itself.
I see. So then I wire the red to that? Or are we doing
red or green? It doesn't matter, but I would just stay with red.
And then to the inserter, right?
Yep.
And then this just leave
Then
on
make sure
use.
you check set filter.
Okay, then why is it setting all the other shit too?
So go back into your combinator.
It says it's only sending this. Oh, is the green wire doing something here? Let me.
Oh yeah, I think the green wire's doing something.
Yeah, there we go.
I was gonna say that shouldn't be setting the other stuff.
Yeah, once I saw it said just the output this, something else must have been wrong.
Yep. And then to make it easier, there is an interface option where you can have it show your conditions on your combinator.
In here? Oh, in interface settings.
Yeah, that way you can see which ones are what.
Show combinator settings in all mode.
Yep.
Okay. And go back to there.
And then you just rinse and repeat the same thing for the other two combinators that you'll need. And you can actually just share the wiring. You don't have to like run each one to the belt.
So you just run the wire to the other combinator?
Yes, but you'll want to run the inputs to the inputs and the outputs to the outputs. Otherwise, if you connect the same an output to an input, you'll get like a timer going.
That's confusing, but okay, I think I can figure it out. Let's see here. What else do we have on the belt? How can I see that?
You can just copy paste what you have, by the way.
And then just change the ingredient.
Yep.
What else do we have on the belt? Where can I see what's on the belt?
So you have to connect the wire first. So connect the red wire from the bottom of the bottom combinator.
Bottom of the combinator to the bottom of the other combinator, okay.
Yep. And then now your signal will be transferring through, so now you can see what else you have.
So for iron ore, probably don't need that much on the belt. Maybe like 20, 25 instead of 50?
I would start with just your asteroid stuff, so the asteroid chunks.
Okay. So let's do the purple or whatever they're bluish ones.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Yes, do iron ore. So I'm thinking of two different things. Carbon is a byproduct. So ice, iron, and carbon, those are what you want.
But don't we also need to do the rocks too? Because there's going to be a shit ton of them.
You're going to leave them on this belt? Yes.
Because it's kind of just it's going through into the crushers.
Actually, no, I'm looking at mine. It's the asteroid chunks that we're messing with. Sorry, I had you select the wrong thing. So just do the 3 different chunks.
Okay, let's see here. Metallic. And we probably don't need 50 of them, right? Maybe just like 10.
You can go with 10 and see how that goes.
Because I feel like they don't stack, so they take up a lot of space. And they're on the belt anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. So we don't really need to do that with carbon, or do we also need to do that with carbon? Because that was clogging up the belt in the first place.
How
Just
did I do it over
keep
here?
a bunch on it. Or are you putting the carbon in the storage?
Oh, I did a different thing.
Thanks for the 5-stream watch streak, Socio, by the way. What'd you do?
On Chuggington, over here, I set the grinders to only output if it's lower than a certain number.
Oh, 1 second. I don't know what's in. What are you doing? She did not want in. She just knocked on my door. So these are only firing when there's a certain amount. The inserters. These are the inserters.
Yep, the inserters.
Less than 50. So when it goes above 50, it stops.
It's struggling because there's a lot on that side of the belt right there, so it can't drop it.
Yeah, but why would it be 50 ice chunks less than?
Because I want... Oh, wait, why does it have a... Oh, never mind. I want 50 ice on the belt, that's why.
Oh, so that's like the...
So it's saying if there is less than 50 ice, start pulling from this machine.
So the problem is, the real problem is that the belt is not balanced enough.
I have a little bit
room.
too much on the belt.
Yeah.
It's been functioning, so it probably is okay. But my belt is, yeah, I'm kind of using too much of my belt.
Oh, I see.
So I could probably lower those numbers down a bit, but it's been working for like hours, so it's fine.
See how I want to think I want to do this here. I guess I could just do the same thing.
I also end up using green and red wires just so it looks nicer.
And my belt is longer, so I'll have more room on it, theoretically. Oh shit, I always do that. So, first let's get the other chunks set up. My belt's clogged again. Shit. Price is Right, losing horn. I was wondering what that was going to be called. Oh, that's a good one. I used to watch The Price is Right all the time with my dad before school back in the day when I had like early school where it was, you know, half day in the afternoon. It was like kindergarten or preschool, I don't remember, but watched it like every freaking day.
With Bob Barker.
Yeah, the classic.
Didn't Drew Carey end up taking it over?
Somebody, I don't know his name. But yeah, it's a different guy these days. I haven't watched it in years. Let's do the red wire. So then I can just connect the greens all together and then it'll... the output all together to the...
So just to make it simpler to see, what I would do is leave your red wire as is, and then the part where you have the bottom one connected to the inserter, I would disconnect that red wire.
Right here?
Yep, from the bottom inserter, or the bottom combinator, and then I would just run a green line from all the outputs to your inserter. It'll just make it a lot cleaner.
Like that?
So now you can visually see that there's two different wires and they're not crossing.
Okay.
I do think you might have to change your output signal. Or no, I think both of them are checked for red and green.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, because you have it outputting one, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, it should be working.
Okay, so then I'll do... This is the carbonic chunk. Why'd I ban them? Because it's a common spam thing. I've seen it before. It's gonna start a combo. Yeah, classic. do the oxide chunk. That's not even on there right now, so that's not outputting. That only has 9, so that's not outputting. That is 37, so we just need to get the belt moving. How can I get like the belt moving?
So you're gonna want to also set those grinders to only output if there's so much on the belt. So you actually probably don't even need the carbon one on the bottom, because that'll be taken care of by your grinders, and you can move all those down. So yeah, you'll need to set limits up on your grinders. You'll also need to limit your furnaces, filter them so that they don't make steel. Because that's why your belt's filling up, is because it's making steel, and also everything is outputting on one side of the belt.
Oh, so I need like a balancing thing.
A balancing thing, or you need to figure out how to put some things on one side and other things on the other.
Shit.
But a balancer would probably be easier.
How do you do the balancer? Let me look at the chugging.
You probably could do it right where you were doing it.
Let me just copy. Easy. That's what I was thinking, but I need to rotate it. And I need to upgrade it. I need to send up some splitters. Will the auto request just send those up now?
Yeah, auto request is on, so it's fine.
What's up, McZerg? Oh shit, they're already here. Wait a minute, how can I do this here? So that's just gonna put it on one side of the belt again. So wait, if I flip this horizontally,
it should maybe work.
vertically, I think, right? I always fuck it up.
That would be horizontal.
Okay. Good call, good call. Oh, but I can't because of the underground belt. Shit. I can do it over
Put that somewhere
here,
else.
maybe. Shit. Well, that's no good.
Always move things around.
Oh man. Is there a better way that I could put things on the other side of the belt?
You could separate your iron ore from, or your iron plates from your belt.
What do you mean by
Essentially
separating them?
have those output to just one side, like their own belt of iron plates feeding into your assembler.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, also, I looked up Aquilo a little bit just to see what we kind of needed to get started with. There's only 2 resources that we're familiar with up there: oil and ice. That's it. There's no iron, there's no copper, there's no anything, no wood, nothing. So anything we have to craft, we have to ship it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So if we're like, oh,
Didn't-
I don't have enough to craft an electric pole, you just won't have an electric pole until you ship one in.
Didn't they say it's possible to beat or like do everything you need on a planet just from
On the first 3 planets.
Oh.
Apparently it needs holmium ore, which only comes from Fulgura. There's no other place you can get that, so like you absolutely have to ship things in. That's the whole premise of that planet.
Interesting. That's gonna be rough.
That's what I'm building this ship for.
How can I filter these to not make... Oh, just to use filter only on iron ore?
Yep.
I'll just copy. And then how can I get rid of the steel now? Just put the filter on this inserter and just throw it all out?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but I can't. I can't set it manually.
You could just uncheck set filters for right now.
Okay.
And then just manually set it to steel.
Oh, here it is. Get rid of all the steel. Now we need the belt to start moving again.
Easiest thing would just be delete 1.
Yep, that's
and
what
then
I
replace
thought.
it.
Yep. Big brain.
And then that'll get it flowing. And then that'll at least start getting your steel off of there.
Yep. Huge brain.
And then, like I said, I would limit your grinders to that they don't overload the belt with stuff.
The inputs?
The outputs. You don't want it over outputting things.
So I'll wire that to the belt then?
Yep.
Read belt contents of all belts. Enable, disable. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do it on that. I want to do it on this.
Oh yeah, not on the belt. Yeah, it'll stop the whole thing.
And this is doing the iron ore. So what do I need limits for both the iron ore and the metal thing?
So the iron ore will store up in the grinder like it kind of already is. So you'll only want so many chunks on the belt. So you set it to 10 for now, so that's fine. The output though, you want it to not output too much iron ore, so maybe like set it to 50 or 40 or something like that, because you got to think you're going to be feeding like 4 to 5 furnaces with that.
Set it to... Yeah, we'll try 50, I guess. It says there's only 7 on there right now. Oh, we're completely full on water and shit.
Yeah, I would just work on getting your limits set so that it doesn't keep outputting on the belt, otherwise it's just going to keep filling up.
I thought that was the game at first, Tony. I was like, I haven't heard this song before. The
Also,
THX sound.
Why is your belt not moving?
I don't know.
Isn't it a loop?
Yeah.
I feel like something's backwards.
It's just clogged, I think.
Yeah, but it should still be moving.
Everything looks okay. Is it not just clogged?
Well, even though it's clogged, it should still move. Like, everything should just be rotating still.
That is a good point.
Oh, did you... No.
I don't think I did anything to stop it.
Something's broken.
Like it moves for a minute and then it stops.
I know. Maybe it's just filling it up to the point where the belt is 100% full and it's trying to add more and it just stops. I've never seen belts do that.
Beats me. Yeah, there it is again.
Huh.
Weird. I gotta figure out how I can split it and balance it. If I widen it a little bit, I could add just a separate belt just for the iron and the... Oh wait, what the... Oh, those are just showing steel because that's the last thing they made. Never mind. Oh, I forgot to set the filter on this. That's where the steel's coming from.
Yeah, I didn't know belts acted like that.
Maybe it's a bug. What's first?
No, I think the inserters are just trying to fill it up too much and then it just stops.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's not how it acts on Fulgura though when it's full. I don't know.
It only stops when it's like backed up.
Yeah.
Weird. Maybe it's because it's not balanced, it's just one side, I don't know. I guess that wouldn't make sense. I guess I'll just widen it a bit and add a separate line for the iron to keep that off of there, and that'll give me more room to add a balancing thing.
You also could, like, if you need to move these cargo bays, you could always move them like all to one side and kind of have them like
True, actually.
this.
That's a good idea. Isn't that a donut?
It is. You would just need to fill that in.
We're out of floor.
And that gives you a little bit more room to work with.
Like Battlefield 6, they send 10 updates every week. I haven't played it, I haven't even bought it yet. I was tempted when it was on the winter sale on Steam.
The winter summer.
Yeah, we'll just widen it a little bit and we'll control that.
Battlefield 6 was fun.
It looks good. I just was really into Ark, and then I got out of Ark, and now I got into this game, and now I'm kind of itching to start like another factory type game, or just another like playthrough of this. I was thinking like Satisfactory could be fun too. I started it, but I never really made it very far.
It's very fun. I always get to a certain point in the game and then kind of stop.
Same. Just gets like so tedious. You're like, yeah, I'm just the beginning and like getting everything all going is like the most addicting and fun part for me. Like even in this game.
It gets to a point where like you need so many resources that the time it takes to build like outweighs the fun.
Yeah. It really does. How can I... If I want the ammo to go in the storage, because I don't want the ammo on the belt, I want the ammo in storage. Could I just put the... I was thinking like over here.
Do that. I guess you'd have to do that instead.
And then just put the ammo in the storage from there. Yeah, that works. I was also thinking, what if I put it like, oh, but then I have to move it over. Yeah, but that would still save me space in the long run. If I put it here and have the belt on the right side where the inserters are, well, shit, no, that still wouldn't work. I'd still have to extend it over too, wouldn't I? So that's not saving any space.
I would input the ore from one side and output the ore to the other side of the furnaces. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get really creative with underground belts.
True. Yeah, that's probably better then. So I'll just use long range, long grabby boys. That'll work. Long grabby boys. Sorry, chat, I'm not reading chat much. I'm locked in. Half-Life 2. I need to play the Half-Life games. I don't think I've ever really like played them other than just like downloading them and fucking around, but not actually playing through.
I've never played them either. They're on my list of things to do. I even have Half-Life Alyx, I just never got around to playing it.
I've heard that's good too, like really good.
I heard it's very good. I just didn't have time to play it at the time, and I had to then charge my VR headset and all that.
Damn it. Yeah, I have Quest 3, but I deleted my Facebook account. I don't even think I can even use it now.
I have a Quest 1.
Damn, an OG. Or no, I don't have a Quest 3. I have a Quest 2. Sorry, not a Quest 3. I haven't brought that thing out in a long ass time. Did that work? Oh, I have alt mode off. I was like, why can't I see? Classic. Is there a way to copy like the inserter when you're copying it and also copy the Oh, it did. Nice. For some reason, I didn't think it worked like that.
Yeah, when you copy a building, it copies any entity. It'll copy exactly the same settings.
So then now I need to set a limit on this inserter, outputting the ammo to not put too much into the space platform, like 1,000 or something like that.
Since it's only going to be going from Gleba to Novice, you won't need to do 1,000. Probably can get away with like 200 to 300. I'd say start with 3, make sure that's good. Maybe even start with 400 just to be sure.
Okay. And I want that to be less than 400. Yeah, that's right. So once it gets greater than, then it'll stop. Okay. Shit, the bells are just stopped again. Damn it.
It's because you need to limit your crushers. They're just constantly filling the belt up.
So this one's limited. This one outputs carbon, so I need to limit carbon. So we'll do the same thing with the green wire. Can I just wire it to the same part here, or do I need to put it here?
It's a continuous wire, so you can actually connect it to the other inserter. Because that wire, anything it's connected to, whether it be chained, daisy chained, or individually connected, it's going to carry that same signal.
I see. Carbon will only enable it when it's above, like, what? How much carbon do you think we need on about, like 50? Because we're at 120.
You start with those numbers and see how it goes. I don't know the exact numbers.
Okay, we'll try that. And then should I just start outputting some of this carbon into space then? Get the belt flowing. There we go. Remove that.
I did the same thing with your ice.
And this is outputting. So just do the ice then, not the chunks. So copy
the chunks are gonna automatically export anyways, and then they'll get fed back into those machines.
So do the ice. And we'll do like 50, I guess. Okay, so it's working. It's above 50, it's not on. This is above 50, so it is not on. This is below 50, so it is working, but the belt is full. So I need to get that balancer in place. So let's go to L. Chuggington. Copy this. Come back. Rotate. I think that's what I want, right? I could probably even just put it right here. Now it's chugging. Okay, I can remove this steel. We shouldn't have any more steel ending up on the belt. The output's not even connected to the furnaces, so it's not even possible. It's working. It's just gonna take a long ass time to build up ammo, but that's fine because we're gonna need to do a lot of tweaking. The only thing that's working is the iron ore right now, which is expected. The belt's already getting pretty damn full. Gonna need to limit some other shit.
Carbon, you probably limit a little bit more. Same with ice, maybe like 30. Your iron ore though, you're gonna need more than 10.
The carbon's still going down. It's really high. Maybe I should filter some of it out for a little bit. Just to get that number down a little bit more. Oops. Set filters, there we go. Okay, now it's actually working because I had the set filters thing off on the inserter.
So just keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get stuck.
Yeah, it's getting pretty full. But it's exporting a bunch of shit right now, so it's working. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of like stupid rocks and shit. Get them rocks off of there. A lot of rocks. I'm surprised how much music's been playing. Haven't been getting a lot of music right now.
I think it's because we're in space. I think it's like meant to be
Like a little bit more
somewhat
quiet.
quiet, yeah.
'Cause there is some good like unique music in space. Like I've heard some, but it's just not as often, I guess. It's working.
Then yeah, you just gotta kind of tweak the settings, make sure your belt doesn't overflow, make sure that your stuff's going into the water and the fuel and coolant stuff. Make sure your turrets are getting ammo.
This isn't getting iron ore because there's no iron ore in here, so I need to probably pull that off the main belt then,
Yes.
because I'm not putting any in there. That's easy enough. Do a long grabby boy. Filter. Oh no, you don't need a filter because it'll only take shit that it can put in. So that'll do it.
Do keep in mind that you have 5 furnaces stealing iron ore.
Before that, yeah. Maybe
So
I
you
should.
need to have enough.
I could limit the
You'll
stack
either need to have
size.
enough. You'll either, yes, that could work, but it will make your furnaces slower. Or you need to put more ore on the belt.
How can I do that?
Because all your furnaces should be running at all times, and right now I don't see the middle one and the bottom one keep not turning on. So there's not
Yeah.
enough ore on the belt right now.
I think there's not enough space in the belt. That's outputting. But there's quite a bit of a backlog in the machine. Maybe I need to add another one of these balancers. I don't know if that would help.
The belt's getting pretty full.
Where is the connection? It's got a shit ton of ice on it, so I could probably limit the ice more. The carbon's also very high.
Well, why is it? Why is it getting more carbon? Isn't that limited?
Yeah, it's set to only export when there is 50 carbon. I don't know where that shit's coming from.
Oh, so I think it's here. Notice how your yellow lines end here and here. I don't think it's counting the things in between these splitters.
So how do we fix that?
You'd have to have a continuous line.
So I can't have the splitters?
But it works on mine.
Yeah, what the hell? Let me look at Chuggington. Yeah, yours aren't wired.
Oh, well, the carbon's not going down because you don't have water going into this.
So let me get rid of the accumulator. I can move this here. And then do an underground. Oops. There we go.
That should help.
Did not catch that. And this tank, what's going on with this tank? Oh, this just isn't getting iron ore, that's why, okay.
So another thing you could do to fix the iron ore thing is just reverse the whole belt.
Yeah, that's very smart actually. Is there an easy way to do that? Or just let it go around twice?
So on long stretches like this, you can press V. Oh. It only does one at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no easy way other than just hitting V.
Oh, these would be H. Go. Yeah, that's actually a really smart idea because then the ore will be prioritized going to here.
Yep.
You're raised to hate everything French. Is that just how it is in Belgium?
I'm fixing the balancer.
My balancer! No! I saw some guy saying that there's a YouTube video of like a review of the space age essentially on Factorio, and he got really into the weeds of shit and like into the details, and he was like, it kind of made it sound like he was saying it was too easy, and I was like, damn, this is hurting my freaking brain. And dude's like, yeah,
there's some people that raise the science requirements up by like 1,000.
Jeez.
Which just makes all your technology, like when you research it, just that much more important.
That's
but like,
crazy.
Man, would that take a lot of time.
That mod I sent you, the fun mod, was pretty freaking funny.
I haven't watched that yet. I had it queued up in my YouTube, but I haven't watched it.
It's long, but it's freaking funny. There's a message that just pops up randomly. It's like, beware of cheese man. I was dying. And when he actually comes, it's hilarious. It's like a boss that tries to come kill you. And there was just this cat that got spawned in, and it like spawned in on the crashed ship, and then it like just started shooting lasers at enemies. Yeah, it seems like it's working good now.
Yeah.
So what's the point of the underground here?
So notice this one. It's stuck. That's on purpose. It just prevents, same thing here. These two get stuck so that stuff doesn't enter in there, and it makes it a really good balancer. Somebody did the math and made it function like this. But yeah, inserters or undergrounds will only let you insert on the side, on the open side.
Oh, that's a crazy fun fact. I did not know that.
Yeah, so you can sometimes use those to force items on one side and stop the other side.
Yeah, you can tell it's like way better balanced.
The only thing is it's 3 wide.
Yeah, one downside, but at least we have the room.
Perfect balance versus.
I could fit another solar panel up here, low key, if I do. I guess we're good on power. I guess we don't really need to add more solar panels, or do we? Let me check the power.
As long as you're not like peaking and going way under.
I think that helped. We were pushing it for a bit. Yeah, we're good now. It goes up to like almost the max. Oh, the accumulator drained a little bit, but gotta fit one more in here somewhere. Not quite. It seems to be holding up steady. I'll keep an eye on that. I can be able to add some more accumulators just to be safe. Because they're smaller. If I can't figure out how to add some more room. That should be plenty of power. Should I do a test flight? Actually, I don't know if there's enough carbon on here. It's not. Can I increase that?
I don't think you have enough asteroid chunks.
Yeah, I think we need to let it build up more fuel first. The tanks aren't even halfway full. There are people who think people in the Netherlands mostly live in windmills. What? I heard Netherlands is pretty cool. That's where Onipixel lives. And that's where SML is based out of, right? I believe. Let that build up. How's our ammo doing? It's building up. So as long as this turret in the back covers the whole back of the ship, it'll be okay, pretty much.
Yep.
'Cause it's like right on the edge of the back of the thrusters.
I'd also make sure you request like 100 repair packs too, just in case the thrusters do get hit. But that turret should be fine.
Would I add that in the assignment request down here?
Yes.
There they are. At 100. Beam them up. Hey David, why'd you have to work so late today? What was going on?
I would change that request to like 50 to 100. That way it doesn't request one every single time it uses a single one.
Smart.
Just sending a rocket up with a single repair pack would be silly.
True, yeah, waste. Why the hell those are 50 accumulators in there.
When it auto requests the whole stack.
Oh, damn.
Even if you just need one, you're getting a whole stack. That's why you have a whole stack of combinators.
Oh yeah,
too.
the guy that I said in the video that said it was too easy said that one of his biggest complaints is that you can't request like individual items or something like that.
I think the reason is just because that's a lot of logic, because you have a weight limit to everything, so you'd have to like intelligently have it put everything into a rocket nicely and fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can do one item, but you'd have to manually place that one item in the rocket and then send it up.
True. Yeah, that was like one of his biggest complaints was that if you want to send one thing up, you have to do it manually.
Yeah, the rockets are definitely.
Bro, this guy's like bases were insane.
The rockets are definitely a different challenge, and they don't always function like you would think they would.
Seems like something's just like slow, like I'm not getting enough stuff on the belt, but I guess it's just because I'm not getting enough asteroids.
Yeah, it's a balancing act.
The only thing we have enough of is carbon.
If you only have enough carbon, then carbon's probably a good amount already. You need to up your ice and iron then.
I'm just not getting enough chunks. They're on, there's just nothing coming in. I would have 50 ice, but I got 0.
You do also gotta think as you're traveling, you're gonna be hitting a lot more asteroids.
Yeah, could I also add another asteroid collector to cover more area over here?
You can.
Or would that be a ways, like, too wide?
I mean, that's gonna add to your belt complexity, so you're gonna have to run the belt from there.
Yeah, I think I could do that. Because I'm gonna just do an underground from here to here. Yeah, that reaches. Oh, and then that's gonna only put shit on one side of the belt.
It also breaks your logistics chain where they can't read things properly.
Because it's not a loop.
It is, but it has to be a continuous loop.
Damn.
If you feed a belt into the side of another belt, that is not considered a loop anymore.
What if I somehow do it with, like, inserters? Some sort of weird ass, like, chain of inserters. It's gonna be some janky shit.
I don't think it's really worth it, in my opinion.
Probably not.
As you're traveling, you're going to be getting so much more asteroids.
We just gotta be patient and let the ship build up its resources. Maybe I could spread these out just a bit further because they're kind of overlapping. So if I move this over one, it's still overlapping a bit. This is as far over as I can get that one. Maybe that'll help me get a little bit more, just a little bit. Have it easy. Clock in, ask ChatGPT to add 7 hour 36 minute plus 30-minute lunch and clock out at the result. Hey, we finally reached the max ammo, so the furnaces are gonna start backing up, which also means I'm gonna have a lot more iron ore on the line. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that. Which one of these does the ore? This one. 50 ore max, that should be okay. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, they're starting to back up. Beautiful.
You should still only ever have 50 iron ore on your belt as your limiter.
Yeah. I just hope it's not too much, we'll see. Shouldn't be. Got plenty of space. Tanks are filling up. Fuel is at almost half, and the oxide is at 3/4. I also saw this other video that I think it was the same guy. He did everything on a sushi belt, and it was like insane, like way crazier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, throughput on that's really difficult to deal with because everything is on there. You have one belt carrying everything.
He did it like I was expecting it to be just like one belt. What's up, Dan? Expecting it to be like one belt, but it was like a 8x8 of belts, and it was like all one loop. It was insane. Yo.
It does make building factories really easy because you just need to run a belt by any machine and it'll grab what it needs.
He was building like the stuff inside of like these modules, and the belts would go around them. It was pretty cool. I didn't even finish the video. It was really long. I was watching on my lunch earlier. I finished my ship, Dan. Well, we're just in the testing phase right now, just making sure it works and letting it stock up. Accumulators haven't drained once in 10 minutes, so I think power should be great. But we're also not burning anything right now, so...
But yeah, in the last hour, your ship hasn't went over 1 megawatt, and you're making 2 megawatts.
Oh yeah. Don't even really need the accumulators. We'll keep a couple just to be safe. What else could I occupy the space with that would be useful?
I mean, you pretty much have everything you need now.
There's like no other like useful things we could add.
Nothing crazy now.
Wish there was a way to make it a little bit more compact. I think that's as good as it gets. Still filling up on fuel. Just not getting water. Water's not getting ice, and the ice isn't getting chunks. So the hold up right now is just waiting on asteroids and hoping they're the icy ones. But how is there metal?
The only thing you could really do to tighten this up would be to remove the solar panel on the left, move this whole thing up a bit, and then move the whole furnaces over.
Man. Even then, it'll still be like pretty wide at the top, right? You can't really make that any more compact.
Well, it doesn't matter about the top width. It's a matter of the width from the ship.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Remove the solar panels so you can move everything over one space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 spaces, right? Yeah, it would be 2 spaces. Yeah, that might be a good idea. See if we can survive without the solar panel maybe for a bit. We need to get the furnaces working a bit more. Can we just like maybe increase the ammo amount and that'll start crafting more?
I mean, you're limited on ore right now.
Yeah, no, I just want to make the furnaces start firing so we can get more energy usage just to make sure that the solar panel is
You want them to back up though, because that's like your ammo buffer. So when your ammo starts going down, they'll start making ammo faster. So them being backed up is fine.
Okay.
You actually want them to be backed up.
I'll set that back to 400. Boop.
Because right now your limiter is your fuel.
Oh my. Oh no, that's because I deleted accumulators. Never mind. I thought they were draining. What's up, Booter? Welcome in. Working on my spaceship right now. Yeah, I think we're good without that solar panel. Except we don't.
Yeah, no, you're fine on solar panels. You have plenty.
Okay, well, we'll make it a little bit more compact. So let's remove these. Set up the inserters first.
Well, I was talking about doing this.
Couldn't we move them all over 2 spaces, and that would save a bunch of room?
Oh, this doesn't fit. I thought it would fit right here.
I was thinking just go like this. Yeah. And then you'd save 2 whole spaces.
The middle furnace won't get anything.
Shit.
You'd have to do it there.
Damn it. Only save 1 space. Busy.
That's still one off the side.
I had to show him how to delete his kick mod. Classic. Yeah, it's 1 off. We'll take it. Better than no blocks saved. Oh, that's backwards. Wait, no, it's right.
Tony underscore
Yo, Tony with the gift of Booter. Thank you, Tony.
Tony underscore
W, Tony, let's go.
tier 1 sub to Booter's snaps. They have given 26 gift subs in the channel.
The Oiler Tony. Will that work? Oh yeah, it works. Booter based. Yeah, that was a crazy day of stream, huh, Booter, for Vanguard. Booter's one of Vanguard's mods. Yeah, now you got my emotes.
You're probably good to send it.
You think?
Yep, just be ready to pause it if your ammo gets too low.
Alright. Even with the fuel not even being stocked up?
You'll make it. Might end up putting like some kind of fuel limiter on this. Yeah, ahead, send it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hit add station Gleba. Here we go. Oh, one of the rockets isn't even working.
That's because your tank is not hooked up.
I can do an underground over. I thought it would pass through.
It's the coolant.
The oxidizer. Oh, it's not passing with the underground. Uh-oh. Need more flooring. There we go.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that undergrounds had to have flooring.
I guess it makes sense because, you know, physics, but yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought it would just work. Yeah, I didn't notice the icons weren't showing up on it. Uh-oh. Power is, like, bad. Might need more solar panels. I use FreeTax USA mixer. TurboTax grade A scammers. Hate TurboTax. They always try to trick you into shit you don't need just to buy it. When you can do it for free. It's like the same exact shit.
It made it. You had just enough fuel.
Holy gigaship.
So if it is running out of power, you are going to want to put more solars. But I mean, solars are easy. Just put them where there's space.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. No, because I need... what if I... No, because it still blocks it. I have an idea. Oh, yeah. That was actually kind of smart. Damn it, Tony. Discord ping. I saw it streamer mode on, instantly knew it was you. Because it says right at the top, streamer mode is enabled. So it wouldn't even make the sound. Damn it. That one's like impossible to not like fall for, especially like if you're locked in playing a game. It's just like the instinctive freaking sound every time you hear it. You're like, what the fuck? Gotta hire an accountant aware. Yeah, I just do my shit on FreeTax USA. It took me like an hour. I asked Booter Snaps like 10 questions because I didn't know what I was doing for some of the shit. And then they messed up my W-2, so I asked Booter Snaps even more questions. Thankfully, I do not have to amend my tax return.
Yeah, so it made it. So you're going to need to set up some logic.
So like add weight condition, at Gleba, all requests satisfied, and I'm gonna need to add a request, and we'll call it like Gleba pickup.
So the only thing you don't want it to necessarily request right now because the ship's recharging its fuel. So while it's sitting here doing this, that science is just going to be spoiling.
True.
I honestly think maybe we should just change this to a water tank instead.
What?
So if you look at Chuggington, I use a water tank, and I don't ever have to wait for fuel. It's very rare.
Oh, so have the water backed up instead of the oxidizer?
That, or we set up a limiter on the fuel. So
We could probably
I
do
didn't
the
look how
water.
much efficiency you were using.
I could probably do water instead pretty easily. Just swap this out and boom. Oh, and then I have to redo this pipe. Just remove this. Oh, and I have to empty these pipes out. I'll just delete them and replace them.
No. Click on them and hit the delete button.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably smart. Or I have to ship it back to get more pipes.
Do you have no pipes?
I guess not.
There's some here. It's shipping them up from Gleba.
Oh, nice. Cool. Forgot we have our planets fairly well set up.
Everything is still running on Gleba.
Okay, now water's backing up.
So my design has worked.
Well, that's good.
I had to babysit Gleba in my playthrough.
Yeah, I can see that being pretty annoying. But hey, it's working.
Then you also don't need this.
Hell yeah, we should be good on power.
Alright, so yeah, let's set up some circuit conditions and station conditions.
So don't put the science in here yet. We'll just wait. Is there anything else we should ship? Are we just like shipping everything with this thing, or just science?
This is just gonna be science for now.
Okay. So then we'll add another station. We'll go to novice. Oh, turn off automatic. And then add weight condition. All requests satisfied. Does that include unloading?
So do on novice, do a add weight condition.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to set the ammo as a limiter.
So item count, ammo, like 400 for now.
Yes. What did you set your inserter to? Did you set it to exactly 400?
Yep.
So then do like 390, just so that it doesn't
Okay.
ever not satisfy that.
And then another weight condition for like emptying cargo.
Water.
Water. So item count. Does that need to be connected, or does that literally just count the tank?
So water is not an item, so you have to hook it up via circuit.
So we'll do like a green wire from a water pipe.
The tank.
Tank to the base. And then read content. So I can't pick it out of the item list, so how do I set it to the water?
Oh, your stream is very delayed for me. Like,
If you pause it and play it, it should catch up. Sometimes that happens.
okay. So now you would do a circuit condition.
Oh. So we'll remove this. Circuit condition. Water.
I would just say 10K. That's what I've set mine to, and that's been no issues at all.
Didn't scare me that time, Tony. Nice try. The metal pipe. Thanks for the bits. 10k water. Water.
And then at Gleba, you would want the condition for all requests satisfied, and I would also just put like a 60-second inactivity timer.
Don't we also want the ammo in the water too?
No, because so what we want it to do is we want it to take its time at Novice and rebuild what it needs, and then when it's ready to make a round trip from Novice to Gleba and back, then it goes to Gleba, picks the science up, and as soon as it has the science, it's shipping.
So it doesn't waste the spoilage time.
Yes, because the longer that stuff sits on the ship, the longer it's going to spoil, and if it recharges at Gleba, it's going to spoil, and then it's going to keep requesting and spoiling, requesting and spoiling.
That makes sense. Okay.
So that's why everything. Also, there's not big asteroids on Novice, so every parking your ships at Novice is usually pretty nice.
That makes sense. Alright, so
But,
we're just about ready to send it back.
We'll see if it makes it.
Just gonna crank up the asteroids.
So notice your efficiency on your engines is going up.
Yeah.
Because apparently you don't want these full. It lowers their efficiency. So,
Interesting.
this is handling this fine. I didn't know that was a thing, but if you alt left click one of these and scroll down,
Yeah, I can see it on the right side.
there's like a graph that you can look
Oh
at.
shit.
I didn't know this existed until I saw it in a video yesterday.
So you have to like balance how much you put in. That's crazy.
Yes. But luckily,
Jesus.
if you do it this way with the water tank, these things produce just enough to kind of, like you're at 97% efficiency, they like make just enough to make it very efficient.
So you always have a backup of the oxidizer almost,
Yep.
but not quite a ton of the fuel. Interesting.
And the limiter is really your water, as long as you have enough water, which you're gaining water in this trip, so it's not even really have to wait for that. It will initially get to its initial 10k, but after that, it should stay above that probably most of the time.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it seems to be going.
Hell yeah. A spaceship.
Don't know if this middle furnace is working though. Oh, it's got iron in it. That's why. There it goes. It was starting to make steel.
Oh shit, that was weird.
Yeah, there you go. Successful ship.
Hell yeah, my first ship. Yeah, we're prepping for the ice planet, Tony. Prepping. This is going to be our transport ship for the research for the Gleba planet that we were just at. But we've just recently fled. Since we got it all set up. Jay did all the work and all this stuff set up here on Friday. This game is insane how much into the weeds it gets, by the way. Yeah, it's insane. One thing leads to the next, and then it just like gets more complicated. And you start just like, this is our starting planet here, Booter. It's insane, just like sprawling all over the place. Furnaces down here. Uranium. Nuclear power. It's crazy. It's a great game. put 90 hours into this game in the last, like, month. Maybe 80 hours, because I already had, like, 13. I'm at 90 something now. It's probably like 80. Yeah, it's like a second job, literally. And I'm already tempted to start up a Satisfactory world as well.
I changed the ship name, FYI.
Oh, just the icon? That's cool.
Yeah, just so when you're looking at it, you can tell like what its purpose is.
That makes sense. ADHD. Honestly, I don't even know if I have ADHD. This is just like such a satisfying game. It plays on your like your productivity, like you want to be productive. It gives you like these little bursts where you feel like you've been productive. Just that's what's addicting about it. It's so good. It's like all these little puzzles that you're constantly solving and bottlenecks you need to manage, and it's just really satisfying.
I like that there's like no limit either. Like they're not like, oh, you can only have like, 15 solar panels, or something like that. Like if you want to run your whole base off solar, you can just make as many solars as you fucking want.
Yeah, you could literally just like have a huge farm of solar panels and then not even ever do nuclear.
I know when Space Age first came out, people were actually building their ships really, really, really long, like a huge nose, so that the nose of their ship would actually be all the way at the other planet when you sent it, and it basically like wouldn't spawn asteroids.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they did add a limit to that, like the top of the ship can only have like 200 tiles going out, but that's like the one thing they like limited people. Other than that, like they don't care. You build however you want.
Yeah, it's really nice. There's no like dumb arbitrary like limits or anything, and there's nothing that's so expensive that it's out of reach, Thanks, Socio.
Yeah, resources are infinite. The mods for this game can be really fun too.
Yeah, that the fun mod was hilarious. Every time you touch water, you just instantly die. It was so funny. And then there was like the refined solid fuel. It was so funny. You had to like get through 5 levels, and then each of the refineries got like slightly bigger until there was like one giant refinery. It was funny. The mods are crazy.
So you ready to build the other ship?
For what? What do we need another ship for?
We're the one that's gonna be going back and forth to Aquilo.
Okay. Is it gonna just need like a shit ton of defenses?
We need to make rockets on it and stuff.
Oh god.
So, that's what Nautilus is gonna be.
So let me set up another one. We'll call it the Aquilo.
No. I already have it.
Oh.
Called Nautilus.
Oh. Okay, I see.
I don't have much built.
I also see that.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got for now.
So we're gonna have to deal with all the different types of shit on this thing.
Yeah, so like the whole thing, and everything. We're not gonna have a sushi belt for everything because there's too many items. We're introducing 6 new items, or not 6, 3. But we also need to like make rockets, ammo, and other shit up here.
Are rockets just made into the assembler?
They can, yes, they will be.
Just the yellow rockets, the explosive and iron plate?
yellow because I don't think we can make the other one here.
The explosive. It's the two
We
more.
just want yellow.
We could.
No, we just want yellow. The red's actually less effective because we're only hitting one target, so we don't want it to do an area of effect damage. We want it to do single target damage. Because we still gotta wait for our Aquilo to research, and we gotta get the ship like loaded with anything we think we could need.
Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Are we able to like send it back and forth for us? If we need,
So
if we
it's
forget
going
something?
to have to, yes, it's going to have to go to Novice. It's going to have to go to Fulgura. And in that, it'll pass through Gleba. So Gleba would be like a freebie. I don't know if we need things from Volcanus, but we might have to have this end up shipping between all 3 planets and back.
Damn.
Actually, all 4 planets and back.
That's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, so we're going to have to deal with sulfur,
Jesus.
calcite, and copper too. I don't know what we would use the copper for exactly. We can always throw it overboard if we don't need it, but
explosive.
I don't see anything that necessarily needs copper.
Where are explosives at?
Intermediate. They're made in a chemical plant.
Oh, of course, that's why I'm not seeing it. Jeez, so we gotta make sulfur?
Sulfur's just created from
oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Whew, that was worrisome. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. The pipe sound. Alright, see you in a bit, David.
We don't have to do this tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we could start it a little bit.
To get to Aquilo, we do need a ship. So
Yeah.
like, at some point we do have to do it.
So we're not having a sushi belt at all, or are we gonna have like a sushi belt just for the items for the crushers?
So my thinking is, do I have any red belts? We're probably gonna want like a belt for the furnaces with the iron ore. We're gonna want a belt to deal with just carbon, and maybe calcite together or sulfur. We'll mix those two. But we're gonna have to be careful with putting things on the different sides. So we'll probably have to have like assemblers putting things on both sides of the belt, like this.
Yeah. So one thing will go on one side, one will go the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more of building like we're back on land, rather than building like a constant flow. We'll have things that'll have like belt backup on purpose, and we'll have to throw stuff overboard and things like that. But yeah, sushi belt's just, there's too many items to deal with a sushi belt.
But are we gonna...
It could be done, but I don't feel like doing all the circuit logic for that many items.
So theoretically, we would have the crushers separate then, each to their different line, like their respective line, and then just throw off what we don't need.
Yes.
So like the one with the ores will go to like the smelters.
I saw a trick too that you could just do this, throw stuff directly off, like if it gets too much.
Yeah.
But we can widen this up. This is what I have so far. It's the cargo bays that make this annoying.
This is how many cargo bays you want?
Yes,
shit.
and I'm gonna send it to Fulgora, and I'm going to upgrade them to blue ones because the blue ones will hold plus 12 per, so there'll be another 120 spots in the inventory.
That's a lot of storage space in there.
It is. I just don't want to be dealing with, because this is going to be carrying a lot of stuff. I don't want to be dealing with like, oh hey, you know, the ship's full. What can we get rid of? I'd like to avoid that if we can. With enough storage, which shouldn't be an issue.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so
Yeah, this is a daunting task.
yes, and we also gotta think we have to have rocket turrets up here.
Could we just use the storage in the ship?
No, because we want the storage for our items.
Damn.
Like, if we request 1,000 iron, that's a whole row of just iron, and we're gonna be doing that with that copper, very common thing, steel. So if we use the internals of the ship, it's going to start messing that up. Belts are just gonna be a lot easier.
So is this where we want the crushers per se? If we could move the...
I'm just kind of putting stuff down right now just to get it down. None of this is permanent.
Okay.
Like, absolutely none of this is permanent. Even the cargo bays, if we want to move those, we can. The thrusters could be ripped off and moved. Because I actually was also thinking about sending a nuclear reactor up here.
Oh shit.
Then we need space for turbines, and all that stuff. Heat pipes, we're gonna need so many heat pipes and concrete apparently. So yeah, this ship is gonna be like, you know, our personal robo requests that we've been doing. We're probably just gonna mostly do that, but bump it up a bit.
Jeez.
So yeah, that's about all I know about it.
Yeah, this is pretty tricky.
I did a little bit of research because I didn't know what needed to be brought. And if we don't bring enough stuff, we will be stranded there until we can ship enough stuff in to build a rocket silo and leave. We will be stuck on that planet until then.
No.
So we can still remotely control everything, which is why we're gonna want to send Spidertrons to every planet, just in case. But once we go to Aquila, we're probably gonna be stuck there for a while.
So, do we just want 5 furnaces for iron then, like the other ship, or do we need more?
So since we're gonna have a nuclear reactor, we're going to probably upgrade these blue things to yellow assemblers. So I don't know how many furnaces. We're probably gonna use speed modules too in the furnaces.
Okay.
Because power won't really be an issue as much. Just there's so much stuff that needs done. We can just start placing things down and move it around. We can also expand out this platform. It doesn't need to be super... I'd like to keep it skinny if possible, but it doesn't need to stay this skinny. That's just the thrusters all the way down.
Thinking, what if we put the crusher on the side, like the one for the ores, on the side of that? You know what I mean?
We also gotta account, we're gonna need some asteroid destroyers. We're gonna need some of them like down here too. Because we're gonna be destroying like big asteroids, so we're gonna probably need like one down here. We're gonna have to like spread these out along the side too. So these furnaces might be fine. But like there's a huge gap here though.
Can we just add one on the side?
We can, but then the furnaces are in the way. So
Does it need to be covered, or can we just cover it with turrets?
For now, why don't we do... well, it's gonna need turrets and rocket turrets.
Both of them?
Yes.
Jeez.
Just placing stuff down so that it gets requested. We don't have any blue engines, dang.
Can we craft them or no?
We can.
So why haven't we gotten any of the purple yet? Will we still not unlock that? I thought we did.
It's not been researched.
Oh. Epic quality. Oh, I see. Interesting. So as soon as that gets researched, it'll start having a chance of spawning.
Yes. But I wanted at least green asteroid collectors because then they get 2 arms, which doubles their efficiency.
That's cool.
But we need green and blue engines for that, which I didn't think about. Where are engines? Why can I not find engines?
Here's some good space music. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, even the rocket,
Yeah.
the rocket like range is limited to the like extended range.
Which is fine, because that will take out the big asteroids. These gun turrets will take out the small ones. So the gun turrets will essentially protect the inner range, and the rocket turrets will protect the outer range.
Can't wait to
And
see what the big ones
we can
look like.
prioritize target.
You can do character. Start blasting us inside the ship. And then figuring out the fuel as well. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Because we have that new recipe as well.
Yes, and we're going to be using that.
Carbon, calcite, and water. Iron, calcite, and water. This gives us calcite and water. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Can you also do iron ore?
I was kind of working on it while I was helping you with yours, and I couldn't compartmentalize that much stuff in one brain. Okay, it'll be a little slow, but we'll have blue engines eventually.
Can a red belt?
All right. So.
Oh, not quite. Can a green belt? It can fit.
I don't necessarily think we're gonna have to do that.
So I just saw you posted in Dave's Discord. That's funny. What, with the rockets or with the collectors?
The underground thing you were about to do.
What about it?
I don't think we'll need to
Oh,
run a
okay.
belt under it.
I was just curious to see if it fit, to be honest. Does the blue? Yeah, the blue is the perfect size. There's some turrets. So we'll also need some of the ore coming down here for the oxide.
Yes.
We'll just have to like have another belt coming down, bringing just down that. Maybe just have an inserter grabbing off iron ore or something. Something like that.
These rocket turrets cover some distance.
Yeah, their range is kind of crazy. You think this would work if you just have something pulling the iron ore, or limit the stack size? Like 2?
The iron ore, since we're gonna be just feeding that into these for turrets, or ammo, no, just let it fill the belt.
No, I know, but like... Oh, I see, because then it'll just be on a belt down here already, and we can use that to make the oxide.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, you're talking about for the oxide.
Yeah, I was thinking
yeah,
we'd need a
that'll
separate
also
belt
work.
bringing it down, but yeah, since the furnaces are here, shit, yeah, I didn't even think of that. Do we need a separate line for the copper?
So, until we figure out what we need copper for, my plan is to just dump the copper. I don't see any reason to... Well, we could make red ammo with copper. That would require steel, though, too. So the other thing we could also do is, instead of using furnaces, we could use a foundry up here.
Oh god. What is the foundry inputs again? Don't you need molten shit?
You do, but you just make that with calcite and regular ore.
So you need 2 foundries, right?
If we're gonna do red ammo, we would have to make steel as well. So, I mean, we'll have a whole stack of them.
Jeez.
We also want a nuclear reactor. Gonna need some turbines.
Do we need the nuclear?
Yes. Look at space map, and then hover over Aquila and look how much solar power is out there.
60%,
yeah. It's not going to be able to survive off of solar.
Shit.
Not with the amount of rockets that we're going to be making.
Interesting.
We also might need to add more rocket silos to our planets so that there's more ready to take off. Like, we might have to do like 8 on each planet.
Damn.
So we will need another one of these because we need that recipe.
The calcite we can get from over here on this thing. And that also is going to have the ice and the water. I guess we could remove these solar panels. Just leave a couple so we don't have this stupid flashing thing about power. So we're not gonna use a sushi belt for the shit coming in off the collectors.
We will and won't. We're probably gonna have all the collectors feeding into like one belt, and like linking up. Maybe. I haven't thought that far.
We should probably
'Cause
get that sorted.
The asteroid thing will have all 3 chunks, for sure. It's gonna have all 3. There's no way around that.
True. Each one of them.
Yes.
Couldn't we theoretically just pass things through the storage, even if we're not using it as storage?
Like what?
Like if we're getting a bunch of ores and shit and we need to get it to the other side to smelt it or something, you just pass it in, then instantly take it on the other side and put it on another belt on the other side?
I'd rather just do undergrounds in that case.
Okay.
I'd really like to avoid putting anything into the thing, because for now, I don't know. So, because we're going to have to put nuclear fuel in there. Nuclear fuel has to go in it, because there's not really, you can't make it up here. So we have to ship that in. It has to have space for that. So the reactor is going to have to go somewhere with that fuel. I don't know what else is going to need priority access to it. That's why I don't know how much of it we need. So maybe we can. I just don't want to start doing that for like iron, because we may not even need to do that for iron. But for nuclear fuel, absolutely. Maybe rock, because we're gonna also probably be storing rockets and ammo in there too. That's already gonna use a lot of siding.
I'm getting pretty tired. I'm gonna have to call it soon. My brain power is diminishing quickly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is, we have to wait till we research a pillow anyways. But this is like our next step to get out of here. So
yeah, we gotta get this done anyway.
This is not something I planned on finishing tonight. It's just I wanted to kind of work on it together, since this is going to be probably our most robust ship we've made.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to figure out because it's a lot of items.
It is.
I don't think I've heard this song before. Lovely finger smell. So yeah, just clipping random shit. Do we also need turrets down at the bottom too then? Because we're not gonna have much protection down here.
It's so random.
It's just me, like, my thinking face.
Right. Yes, we're gonna need rocket turrets and some regular turrets down here as well. And again, nothing right now is set in stone. Everything can be moved. I just kind of want to get the idea on the ship, and then we can start condensing and moving things around as needed.
Yeah, we're almost gonna need like a sushi belt of just ammo going around.
Yeah.
That might be the only sushi belt we actually need, is just freaking ammo.
I think if we're gonna do ammo down here, we're gonna either for sure need to run an underground, or we take the thrusters and shove them down further and go like below the, like down along here.
Yeah.
But an underground works too.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of brain power that I don't have at the moment.
yeah, that's why I didn't finish this, because I didn't have the brain power, like I said, tonight. So, again, this is like our next long-term goal. We can obviously still keep increasing production and stuff on other planets.
Sounds good to me. So wait, if we're not using the furnaces, then that'll save us a bunch of room at the foundries.
We might end up using the furnaces just for copper, because copper is useful for the red ammo, and I don't even know if we need the red ammo. I'm not sure if yellow ammo is good enough or if red ammo is like required.
I bet if you have enough of the yellow, it could probably do enough, I guess. I don't know.
Because looking at big metallic asteroids, or no, we wouldn't even be dealing with. No, yellow's fine.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about copper then. At least as far as we know right now.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because we're still going to be dealing with medium asteroids, which we've been dealing with. But then we're going to have big ones that the rocket turrets are specifically going to target. So we might not need the red.
That would simplify that a little. Save some space. Yeah, this is too much brain power. I think we're going to call it there, chat. We'll do some more progress tomorrow. Hopefully we get out of our meeting at a reasonable time and it doesn't stay too late.
Oh, tomorrow I will not be on. I'm going over to my sister's again.
Okay. Maybe I'll hop on and see if I can figure out some shit on my own on here.
So if I do hop on, it'll be like 9 or later.
Yeah, that's like my wrapping up time between 9 and 10.
Yeah, so I probably won't be on tomorrow to play.
Alright, we'll see. Maybe I'll try to exert some brain power and figure out a little bit on my own, but we'll see. Alright, chat, thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow for another stream. As long as I get out of work at a reasonable time. We have a weekly Tuesday meeting that usually goes pretty long. Go ahead and get out of there. I'll go full cam. Yeah, as long as I get out of work at a reasonable time, we'll have another stream tomorrow. And yeah, see you guys there. Take it easy. Is there anybody we can raid? Nobody worth raiding that I follow. Sag. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, chat. And have a nice night. Get some sleep, the EU folks in the EU time zone. See you, Booters. Thanks for showing up in chat. Enjoy the emotes. Thanks for the gift sub, Tony. Much love, and thanks for the bits as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Yo, David, thanks for the 18 bits. Give me that good
Talking
stuff.
David cheered X18.
Associated with the classic clips. Alright, thanks, guys. Have a good night. Get some sleep, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Peace out. Bye.